It felt like we finally had arrived as a college when we got our own building and got to move into it. And really made a statement because this building is unlike the other buildings on campus.
When graphic design was able to move into the art and architecture building, it did give us a much greater identity. We felt much more like a whole college.
The open labs, as we called them at the time, studios, really lended itself to a culture of community. Being a part of that was just something I hadn't experienced and just really brought us together.
The school offered work-study programs, a very progressive idea for the early 1970s, and this enabled me to get credit for internships and also to understand not only design, but the business of design, which has served me well in my career.
Being able to say, hey, this is what I want to do, is something I've taken with me for 43 years of practice. That idea of doing something that was really maybe well beyond what you were thinking, a building type that you had no idea what it's about, that you wanted to compete at the highest level. I like doing that. And I have to say that goes back to the university, being open enough to let a student do what you want to do and then spend an entire career just doing that.
They brought in professionals, and then we went around to each professional and showed them our portfolio, and they gave us their honest critique. And it's very different than how they do portfolio review now, but I think that feeling has kind of carried through for me throughout my whole career. If I'm asked to do something that makes me uncomfortable, a lot of times I'll say yes because I know it's an opportunity for growth.
The college prepares us to think creatively, to not look at a problem and say there's not an answer. There's always an answer. Most of the time, certainly for me now, architecture is not the Lone Ranger. It requires a huge team, and the college prepares us to work together to find solutions and strive for the absolutely best possible solution that we can find.
What I think the college did really well for me was that it helped me understand that what we do as architects is bigger than an individual. I think that Tennessee is absolutely shaping the future of architecture. The students that are coming out of here right now are having the same education that I had. They're coming away with the same tools the same skill sets that I got here, and there's no reason they can't have the same success that I've had in my career.